Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another 1-minute word of encouragement for the day for today, Tuesday, July 21st. And today's word comes out of Luke chapter 4, verses 16 through 19. And in it, we see a continuation of the subject that we talked about last Sunday, this idea of justice, that God is concerned about justice for the oppressed and the marginalized in society. So we're going to pick it up in Luke chapter 4, and this is where Jesus has just come onto the scene. He's just starting his ministry, and listen to what happens. Jesus went to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and on the Sabbath day he went into the synagogue, as was his custom. He stood up to read, and the scroll of the prophet Isaiah was handed to him. Unrolling it, he found the place where it is written. And this is a quote from Isaiah. So this is Jesus reading from the prophet Isaiah, who was a prophet 700 years before the life of Jesus. And he reads this. He reads, "The Spirit of the Lord is on me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom to the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind, to set the oppressed free, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." And then he rolled up the scroll, gave it back to the attendant, and sat down. And the people were dumbfounded. They were like, wait, this is the guy that Isaiah was writing about 700 years ago? But what's really fascinating about this is listen to who Jesus is talking about liberating, who Jesus is talking about setting free, who Jesus is talking about the reason that he came was for these groups of people: the poor, the prisoners, the blind or the disabled, and the oppressed. See, in this we see God's heart for the marginalized, God's heart for the people that we often tend to push to the margins and the outside of society because we're not quite sure what to do about them. But for God and the kingdom of God and the ministry of Jesus, Jesus is reconciling those groups of people and bringing them in and saying, you have access to the kingdom as well. My gift of salvation and grace and mercy and love isn't just for the elite people, isn't just for the special people, isn't just for the rich people. It's for all people. That's the beauty of the message of the gospel, is it really is good news. So friends, this week, may you look for ways to live out that gospel message towards the people that our society tends to push to the outside. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.